Yo, scary hours. Appreciate you for showing up, brother. Sitting here watching the rest of this pro box, man. They got one fight left. One of Bomac fighters about to fight, but that ain't why we here. We here to talk about this Fundora card. Talk about how Guasha got robbed in 4K. Talk about how Ramos put on a beautiful performance. Got that stoppage, and what was that, the 7th round? Slump buddy. And talk about how Fundora got a light touch, man. We all knew what it was. We all knew what that was supposed to be. We all knew why he picked Booker. We saw them legs getting heavy. He couldn't get away from that punishment from Fundora. It was only going to go one way. I thought he was going to be able to last a little longer than that, but hey, it is what it is, man. At least he got the opportunity. Some guys don't even get the opportunity. So shout out to Booker for getting that opportunity, taking it, you know what I'm saying, try to make the best of it. He looked good at first, but them legs burned out. Old man. He in his like mid-30s or some shit. So salute though, bro. But man, let's start with this Terrell Guasha shit, man. How did y'all had a fight score, bro? 'Cause me personally, I had a 9-1 Guasha. Even Stevie Wonder could have scored that shit probably. I mean, you could see clear as day when a promotional company had their favorites and when nothing's gonna stop them from building a prospect, bro. But I feel like a guy like Guasha, he battle tested. He done only lost to the upper echelon. And I ain't gonna say something like this is staying on his career, but man, somebody who done been through what he been through and put that blood, sweat, and tears in that time, man, you don't rob him like that, bro. It wasn't even competitive. I could understand if it was, it looked like a 5-5 or it looked like a 6-4. Hell, if it looked like a 7-3, okay, maybe. Me personally, I had it 9-1. I'm sure some people had it clean sweep, 10-0. My guy Bang, for Fighting Words with Bang, shout out to bro. He had it a clean sweep. Judges had the shiesty mask on. Bro, they no, 2 cents, they ain't even wear the shiesty. They just walked up on some. You know what I'm saying? They ain't even try to conceal who they was, bro. Oh, all right, here we go. I'm still watching this pro box. Lester Martinez about to come out and fight Joshawn James. They out there in San Bernardino, California. Shout out my nigga Foreign, man. That's where bro from. They're gonna be in Philly in 2 weeks too. Pro box all over the place. But let me stay on the topic at hand, bro. They robbed him, no shiesty, bro. They just I love the sport, bro. But it's stuff like this that make it hard to be a fan. Brandon out chic, what's the deal, baby? Bro, it's stuff like this that make it difficult to be a fan. Because we all know what we saw. Everybody in the chat was in the uproar. Even the commentators was like, what when you got all three commentators in agreement, what's up, baby? When you got everybody in agreement that it's no way somebody want to fight, he didn't even look like he felt he wanted to fight. He knew. He didn't even celebrate in the ring. He didn't celebrate on the way out the ring or none of that. You know what I'm saying? He knew for a fact, and I'm gonna drop the link so some of my guys can hop on. But when you see a guy and after a fight, he look like he know he didn't win. Come on, bro. But I understand he a young kid. He's Hispanic, so he's supposed to be a warrior. They want him to be the next guy. He got that look. He got a good story. He like 20 years old. He been married since he was like 16 or some shit. He got one kid. They try and build him up. I understand. But what's right is right and what's wrong is wrong. See, what happened was they thought he was gonna beat Kyron Davis last time, and that shit ain't work. So they said we gotta make sure he win this time. I even said in the chat, and I said it jokingly on some tongue-in-cheek shit, but for real, I really feel like that. They was like, oh no, Tierra Brown got the dub this morning and took a title off of Sky Nicholson. We can't have two niggas, you know what I'm saying, have upsets on the same day. That was a clear as day win. How do you turn an 8-2 or a 9-1 situation into a split decision? How you do that? What was you looking at? You know what I'm saying? Let me see. Let me drop this joint. Hold on real quick, y'all. Hold on, I'm back. Yeah, bro. How do you? He said, "Damn, dog. I had Tierra, Guasha, and Tevin. Damn, you was about to cash out, old man. See all that shit talking I be doing about how you be fucking up the parlay. You was about to smack. I see you, bro. Yo, cause Tierra, they had her. Me and Tego was talking about that this morning, bro. They had her plus 1100 by decision. Hell, I think they had her just money line like plus 700. Anybody that just used her as a straight bet, you could have put a little bit on that and came out nice, bro. So if you had Tierra, Guasha, and Tevin, bro, Vegas ain't want me to eat. I already saw Vegas ain't want me to eat. It's cool. I had Guasha by decision. I had Ramos by stoppage. Now what would have fucked my ticket up if what would have fucked my ticket up? That Fundora shit would have fucked my ticket up. But I'd have probably cashed out by then. That'd have been cool. What's the deal?
Clip, what up with you, man?
Man, I'm chilling, man. Sitting here
How you
talking.
been, homie?
I'm good, man. I can't call it. How you?
Hey, I'm good, man. Just chasing this paper, man, trying to get shit in order.
I hear that.
I'm gonna say this outright. We can't complain about not getting no events. They've been giving us a lot of boxing.
Yeah.
You know, the Zone had fights on the night too. The boy Malik Montgomery. If I'm not mistaken, they the brothers who Kenny Porter got, the Montgomery brothers.
Okay.
Yeah, they was on the Zone, and I ain't get a chance to watch it though, because I'm in motion, man. But yeah, man. PBC, whatever they was trying to plan, Kyron fucked the bag up first. You know
Right.
what I mean? Then they said, okay, we're gonna get Garcia in here. They thought Garcia was burnt out or something. It's like, yo, this dude's a fucking Olympian. You know what I
Right.
mean? But you thought like Garcia is not that. He don't have it, bro.
He
He
don't.
ain't got it. They trying to force it like that. That shit is crazy. He needs to take legal action, man. But I know he probably don't want to fuck up his relationship with PBC because
Right.
they always get me fights. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like he in a fucked up position, man. Because Garcia wasn't, man. That shit, I didn't give him a round, Clip. I
I
didn't give
get
Garcia a round.
I gave him one round. I gave him the second round because I feel like Guasha was just sitting back too much, letting him get too much of his shit off. I felt like he was just looking for the cleaner shots, and that's cool.
Okay,
Having a higher land percentage of punches landed and the cleaner work is cool. People like us understand that. People like us appreciate that. But
right.
those judges don't understand what they're watching. They're looking at volume, and if you're throwing one or two shots, but for every one or two you throwing, the guy's throwing, 8, 9, 10 punches. That's going to win the round just based off activity. So I did give Garcia the second round,
Okay.
but
All right, one round.
yeah, yeah. So how we end up with a split decision loss for the guy? You know what I
That's
mean?
what I'm saying. Like I don't, bro. That was too blatant. It was, you know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
that's not good, man. Like I don't know. I'm just wondering how he feel because it's just like, man, y'all supposed to be my peoples, like my business people I'm doing business with, and you just get me like that. That
man.
shit is hard, bro. Especially for a dude that's 37 years old and he didn't contended twice and he fell short, but he still could rumble. He's
Right.
still like. That shit is crazy, man. Like, yo, listen, Cliff. When you look at Ramos fight
Yeah.
and you look at Fundora fight, like when you compare the two fighting styles and how they get it done, Ramos to me is some shit, bro. How the fuck you beat on a motherfucker as big as you is for 7 rounds and the ref got to come in to stop it? I don't like him, bro. I'm just saying, like as a fighter, he don't do it for me. I don't think he ever gonna beat champ, bro. He not gonna beat no top 154 pounds. He just a big guy. He Mexican. He got a nice big scary look. But all them punches and shit he be throwing, like bro, he don't do it for me, bro. I'm not impressed with him at all.
I
I'm not, bro.
I can
I'm
respect
not.
I can respect that. I personally like Ramos. I've been watching him since he's a 147 pounder. He looked like he a 160 pounder in there with every 154 I've ever seen him against.
He
So
looked like a 168 to me.
yeah. Okay. I dig that too. He a big motherfucker. I personally like him, man. He got that come forward style. tenacious. He's somebody that's not going to stop throwing punches at you. Nice body work. I like the work he does against the ropes and in the corners. Where this fight, he didn't do as much of that. Whenever he got him against the ropes or in the corner, he threw his little couple shots and then he got up out of there like he wanted to keep it more towards the center of the ring. But I mean, however the stoppage come. He beat on that guy. I thought the guy was going to take a knee or end up quitting, but it wasn't no quitting him, and the ref had to do him a favor. But it is what it is. I fuck with Ramos, but I can
Hey,
understand you don't
hey,
though.
Clip. Remember this conversation. He ain't gonna win no belt, bro. He not
Cause
gonna. He gonna have to catch. He gonna have to catch it if 54 get kind of kooky or something for some reason,
yeah,
and like it'd be like a Charles Martin, Anthony Joshua type of situation. Bro, he ain't gonna get no belt. I'm telling you, he ain't like that, bro.
he
Now,
might.
I'm telling you. Remember, I said this, bro. He can't beat Fundora.
You don't think he can be for the? Yeah,
Nah,
right now, I don't know
nah.
about.
He can't beat Merchant Zaliev either.
I think
Merchant
that.
Zaliev will stop him.
I think it'd be a good fight though. I like to see it.
I mean, yeah, it'd probably be a good fight. Just cause like and then like I don't know, he just don't he throw a lot of punches, but it just ain't got that. I don't know. I don't know the word I'm looking for. It just it's just the same shit, bro. Motherfucker run across that shit that know how to box. They'll beat. He don't even gotta lose to a big puncher. He can just lose to somebody who know how to box.
I can dig.
I don't know, Cliff. And I ain't trying to be a hater, but he just don't do it for me. And I think what gets me sometimes is when I listen to the like media people try to hype certain fighters up that they to me it's just I'm like nah, because a fighter's style will speak for itself, and what they doing to speak for itself. With him, I just don't see it. I don't
Right, I can dig it. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that because a lot of the time that's why a lot of guys fans might not like him because the media puts out one thing and it's like I don't see what they're seeing. That's like with Elijah Garcia. They've been saying that he's this new up and coming guy, and I'm like, he cool, but he's not what y'all trying to make him out to be. And we saw that in his two fights. We saw that against Kyron Davis, and we definitely saw that shit tonight. He couldn't get away from a right hand. He didn't have no power on his shots. He probably too big for what's that 154 really, because he looks sluggish as shit. He don't know how to move
know.
his head off the line. He got a lot of work to do, and they talking about this his first real training camp and stuff like that. Well, that don't sound too good because you just admitting that you've been bullshitting this whole time. So I don't even
Oh,
I don't even know why they would have put that out. You know what I'm saying?
bro. That's what happened tonight. Is just I don't, man. I'm just, oh my god, bro. That shit is terrible, man. That's oh my god, man. Bro, that shit that's what you call a robbery.
Yeah, in plain sight. Like
That was a robbery.
they
That
ain't
was the robbery.
they ain't even try to hide it. Like I said,
Yeah.
I don't think it's no way if you know boxing, if you watch boxing, you could have actually watched that and scored it the way those refs had it scored. I didn't have it that close.
At all.
I didn't have it that close. I don't see how you could have. It's no way. He said Elijah Garcia might be equivalent to a Brandon Rios. Maybe not even that. Maybe not even that. 2 cents. Now
Yeah,
the
because Brandon got him a belt. Elijah don't look like he gonna get him no, and they probably moving him too fast though, Clip. That's the thing. They probably that's what I don't understand. When they put him in there with Kyron, and I missed the bet. When I heard it, I was like, he ain't gonna beat Kyron. I
yeah,
knew he wasn't gonna beat Kyron because I had seen him. I was like, he ain't gonna beat. I missed that bet, bro. I'd have just bet that straight up that he was gonna lose that.
it's cool.
And
We
I
all
didn't even know he was fighting. I didn't know he was fighting Gausha tonight. I've been running so much, man. I've been missing a lot of shit. I didn't
right.
know he's fighting Gausha tonight. I would have bet on him. I'm glad I didn't because I'd have lost my money. But I knew he couldn't beat no Gausha. Is you crazy? Gausha too sharp. He
Yeah,
too fucking sharp, bro.
I knew he was going to get outboxed because the same way you feel about Ramos, that's how I feel about Garcia. I feel like he's trash. Well, no disrespect. I ain't gonna call him trash. I feel like he not it. He's not what they try to make him out to be, and that's cool. But like you said, sometimes they gotta slow him down. Sometimes you gotta slow down in order to speed up. You might gotta drop his competition and let him get them reps in and let him look good against one of them guys to try to accelerate his career to get him to where you think he should be. Because putting him against the guy they've been putting him against, they thought Karan was just, you know what I'm saying, somebody to get beat on. They put him against David. When you saw how he looked against David Benavidez and what he was able to take against David Benavidez, they should have knew right there not to put him in with Elijah Garcia. They should have knew that
Right.
bad, you know
So
what I'm saying, a bad style matchup, a bad decision, but they did. And I think he was like a 10-1 underdog or some shit like that. He fucked Vegas
damn.
up. He fucked Vegas up. And that's probably why they decided to rob Guasha. They like, man, no, we gotta get some straightening. We gotta get this money back. And that's how I see it. Cause
Yeah. Nah. Hey,
hey,
listen, it had to be because that shit was blatant. They ain't even, bro. That shit was blatant, bro. That shit was just straight. Get that shit up. Nah, fuck that nigga. Get naked. Straight
bro,
up. God damn. I,
and,
bro. You
and
know
they
what I've been wanting to ask you? This is
what's
a
up?
little bit off topic, but I've been wanting to ask you this because I heard you say this before.
What's up?
You said that you don't like Jared Anderson fighting as a little man, right? You
Yeah,
like to see him fight as a big man.
yeah,
Now listen, this is what I think. Particularly I understand what you're saying, but I'm just looking at his fight with Bacoli.
right.
In that fight, I felt like he would have either won or he would have had a better chance of winning or would have put up a better performance if he would have boxed Bacoli and broke him down. But I felt like he could have broke Bacoli down, boxed him, and stopped him later on. Because I feel like Bacoli would have got tired.
Yeah, that's
Oh, I like him. I like him fighting like that because I think most heavyweights they don't got the stamina like that. If he boxing and slipping and moving, you know what I'm saying, touching him and touching him, he could wear him down. What you think?
I think yeah against
Well, let
Bacol.
me ask you why you don't like him. Why you don't like him fighting like
Like
a smaller guy? Because he is a smaller size heavyweight compared to most of the heavyweights. Now he's an undersized heavyweight. He's not really a big heavyweight.
he an undersized heavyweight, but at the end of the day, he's still a heavyweight. And it's like he don't understand that. Like he done trained in camps with Bozy before. He done trained around like Shakur and guys like that. And it's like he wants to be it's it's not the problem that he does it. It's that he doesn't know how to break out of that when it's time for it. He wants to do that and do that only. Sometimes it's time for him to stand in there and bang and be an actual fucking heavyweight. It's like he actually think he's like a 54 or 40 pounder. Like I don't know.
But
I
I
don't,
mean, he can. I think that first of all, in that Bacoli fight, he showed us that he ain't no pussy. That he'll stand there and bang with a motherfucker. But guess what? That wasn't the time to be the heavyweight. That was the time to be the 54 pounder. You see what I'm saying? Like I think that style would suit him. He just got to know when to turn it on and turn it off. But with a guy of Bacoli size, it's not time to stand there and bang with him in the first 5 or 6 rounds. You wait till the later rounds after you done box him and wore him down, and then you go ahead and take your chance if you feel like okay, he done got weak a little bit. Cause that's what Tank do to motherfuckers for the most part.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Tank pick you apart, fill you out, then when you feel like you ain't got the power, then he'll break you down, or then he'll throw them big shots. He did it with Rolly. He did it with the cheating Mexican boy. He ain't just running there and start pounding on them motherfuckers. But he didn't do it with Santa Cruz because
oh
them punches
yeah,
wasn't hurt. So he like, yeah,
oh
keep throwing that right hand.
oh one
Huh?
of Bomac fighter, that's a 168. Look like he just caught a body on Pro Box.
Who?
Lester Martinez. Holy shit. Ooh, saved by the bell. Oh, whoa. My bad. I'm gonna get to what you said, but
No,
oh,
no, no. Go ahead. You said Lester Martinez because Lester Martinez is fighting
Joe Sean
uh James.
right now just laid him down. He got back up though.
Who? Hold on. Who got laid down?
Joe Sean James laid
Oh
up.
wow.
He back up. He in his corner now. It was only about 15 seconds left, so he got saved by the bell. But God,
James a Bomac fighter.
No, Lester Martinez. I think he a Guatemalan boy or some shit like that.
Oh, he a Bromance fighter. I ain't know that. I seen him before though. Yeah, he can fight. Yeah. He dangerous.
Hit him with a right hook and then a left hook. Set him right down. Nasty. But who we was talking about? Who we was talking about? Damn, I forgot.
Damn.
I know we was talking about Jared. Was we still on Jared?
Yeah, we was talking about Jared, but then damn,
Damn.
I forgot.
Yeah. I forgot too. All I saw was him get slumped. All right, he looked like he back. All right, god damn.
I was just saying that. I was saying that. That's what Tank does to opponents.
Yeah, at this point, man, Tank he don't even pick guys apart. Tank like a cobra. He waits you out, and then he strike. And the next thing you know, somebody waking you up telling you what the fuck happened.
But
But
listen, he
but
ain't the way he fought Leo Santa Cruz is not the way he fought Rolling.
right, yeah, because he's developed into a guy who waits. That's why when people used to always be like, "Yo, Clip, what you think of the Shakur and Tank fight?" I'm like, I don't know. It could potentially be a boring fight because Tank has developed into a guy who waits on him. He put him down again, man. This shit about to be over because Tank has developed into a guy who waits on mistakes, and Shakur is a guy whose game is predicated on trying not to make any. You know what I'm saying? Like even the way he fought Roach, he started off super slow. Oh yeah, this shit over. Lester Martinez won. He called it off in the 4th round. Like he started off slow. Tank think he can wait everybody out, wait on them to make a mistake, and hopefully catch him and knock him out. That was gonna always be how he lost, and we saw that play a little part in how he lost to Roach. Not to take nothing
Hey,
away from what Roach did.
hey, listen, but now look, I watched that again
Yeah,
because when I was watching, because I didn't even buy it. I was driving though when it was on anyway, and the homie had it on, like he was streaming it. So I was watching it. So I actually missed the knockdown and all that. I just got a chance to rewatch it. That was a knockdown, bro. He hit Tank with a right hand, bro. He hit him with a right hand, then I think a left hand, and then Tank blinked a little bit and then took a knee. That was a knockdown, bro. And he trying to say it was grease in his eye. I think when he punched him, and I think I heard G say this, his thumb might have hit him in the eye, something on the glove or something. But he
yeah,
punched him in his eye, bro, and that nigga blinked and then took a knee. That was a knockdown.
yeah. It should
Roach is supposed to be a
called,
2 division champion right now.
yeah, it should have been called a knockdown, and I don't care what nobody else say. If anybody else would have took a knee, I've never seen somebody take a knee and it not be counted. So
Somebody else, I heard somebody on a podcast say it the other day when Robisi was fighting who's the boy he was fighting? The tall boy.
Rafael Espinoza.
Espinoza. Remember he turned his back?
Yeah, and
And that,
yeah,
bro, you can't do bro, that shit is fucked up. This shit they be doing in boxing is fucked up, bro. Like
well,
because the fucked up thing about it is if Elijah Garcia and Tank Davis retire tomorrow, boxing's still going on. And
sure.
y'all didn't fuck the rules up for 2 fighters because of whatever political shit y'all trying to do. You just fucked the rules up. That shit is crazy, man. The shit that they be doing. And then not only that, you fucking with people's whole livelihood. Because regardless of how popular we think Roach is and all of that, you're a 2 division champ, your paper go up. Your
Right,
money go up.
right.
Because you did it. You went in there and did it. You fuck people money up when you do shit like that, bro. That's just like Dubois stopping fucking
AJ.
Usyk with the body shot.
Oh
You
yeah,
fucked my money up.
yeah, yeah. But you
And
know,
this
man,
they be doing in
they got certain names and certain records that they try and preserve. And you know, if it's tied to that money, you know, things start to get a little bit tricky, man. You know how that shit go. Unfortunately, you know what I'm saying? And it's crazy because that's what I was talking about, man. I love this sport, but even Bud in the ring with Bull. They got Bud, everybody there tonight. Bud there, Keyshawn was there. God damn, the whole team pulled up. Anyway, yeah, bro. It's I love this sport, but it make it hard to be a fan, bro. It make it hard to be a fan. It's like I heard somebody say it's like an abusive relationship, man. You know it ain't no good for you. It keep whooping your ass, but you keep coming back. I'm still here every Saturday, no matter how bad it was last week or how much shit I might talk about boxing. I'm still here every Saturday, glued to the TV to see what's next. You know what I'm saying? Whether I'm getting robbed like I got robbed tonight, or whether, you know what I'm saying, a fighter getting robbed. You know what I'm saying? This shit crazy. But what you think about Fundora? What you think should be next for Fundora?
Just what he said, unification, or because I know Xander
WBA.
Zayas is the mandatory for one of them belts, and I ain't mad at that. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? But I like to see unification.
yeah, I do too.
You know what I mean? I like to see unification. So yeah, man. I wonder what's gonna be next for Garcia. Where
Man,
you gonna send him at next? The next fight for him is probably gonna be what it should have been the last two fights. Some little lightweight motherfuckers.
man,
You
bro.
put him in there with Kai Ron and Goucher. I would never put my young fight in there with them two. Not them two. I don't
I
give a fuck, bro.
I put my fighter in there with them too, but if my fighter was on the level and if my fighter was ready, they trying to push Young Bull because they feel like Young Bull got a good story, he got a good look, and he's Hispanic. That ain't enough. That ain't a reason to be pushing somebody just because you looking for the next Hispanic star. Is this motherfucker ready or not?
Right.
By
That's
all accounts,
right.
and by
Right.
all accounts, he's not ready. Stevie Wonder and Ray Charles could have fucking saw he's not ready. He not ready. And that's cool. Different strokes for different folks, and there's different levels of fighters. This fight, you can find him somebody on his level.
No doubt.
But putting
That's
him in there against Terrell Gaucher and then robbing homie, that's not it. Gaucher only lost to top competition. When I say top competition, I'm talking about he done only lost to guys like Tim Zoo and shit like that. Like he was put in there because they thought he was done. They thought he was past his expiration date. And he
yeah.
just proved Young Boy is not on the level. But why you gotta rob him though?
Yeah, he's not. Like I don't, man, that's bro. That's see, and then you know what happens too sometimes, and I think you just said this earlier, that can make you not like Elijah Garcia, even though it ain't his fault. You know
Yeah,
what I mean? It make you be like, man, here this motherfucker go again. Like
yeah.
and you said he 20?
He like 20 or 21 or something like that. He
Yeah,
really
they moving him too fast. They moving him too fast. And I don't know why they doing it because I don't like he's not no I mean from what I know, he ain't no great big ticket seller. I don't know why they moving him fast like that.
nah, yeah. I
You know what I'm
mean,
saying?
cuz
Huh?
man, they looking for something, man. They moving a lot of these guys. Like look at who I said. Like him, Tayaz. Now Tayaz look good against J Rock, but I mean, hey, J Rock a little older. J Rock, you know what I'm saying he's still J Rock, but he's not the same guy who was unified champ. You know, we from the city, and I think both of us could even agree to that.
Oh yeah, hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what? And J Rock was one of my favorite fighters, just because when J Rock is J Rock got all the tools, bro, all of them.
Right.
It just seems like we've only ever seen him put it all together when he became champion.
Yeah.
It seemed like since you know what I mean, since that night he had with her, we've just never seen him put it all together. I'm like, dang, what the fuck happened,
Yeah.
bro? I'm like, yo, man, J Rock is just so smart. He's so aware when he in that ring, bro. Like, bro, when I watched J Rock. I remember the first time that I seen J Rock live is when him, Spence, Sean Porter, Diego De La Hoya, they all fought in the small room in the MGM, and I think that was when Floyd fought Canelo. It was either when Floyd fought Canelo or when Floyd fought Victor Ortiz. I think it was the Canelo one, though. I would have to look up the date because they're the only two live fights that I haven't been to Floyd fights that was live in Vegas. I believe it was the Canelo one. I saw them. That's the first time I saw him, and I was like, yo, Like, this motherfucker got it, bro.
Yeah. Yeah, Jay, yeah. You know what I'm saying? Salute to J Rock while we talking about the nigga. But and then, like I said, so they got them two, and then you got Xander Zayas. He number one for the WBO. Is he ready for a title shot?
I
Mm,
don't think so.
I don't think so either. But like I said, they looking for something. They young, they Hispanic, they got the look, but they gonna fuck around and treat one of these guys like Fernando Vargas and get them niggas put out of commission a little earlier than necessary.
And I don't see why, you know, these people who have money invested in these fighters would rush them like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, why you gonna mess your money up that you invested in a young fighter? Like, I don't understand. I just, it's just because to me you messing your money up. You know what I mean? Like, I they not like, like Arturo Gotti. You know what I mean? Arturo had a big following being on the East Coast, Italian. You know what I mean? So you don't mind throwing it in there with fighters, even if you think he ain't gonna win. You don't mind doing it because you know you're gonna make some money back because people just gonna support him because of his nationality. You know what I'm saying? Okay, cool. But like Elijah Garcia, like what? What?
I don't know, man. I don't want to shit on this bull. You know what I'm saying? Cause you know what I'm saying he out there, he's still putting the work in. You know what I'm saying? He go out there, he fight to provide for his family. So I respect any man that do that. I'm not trying to shit on him, but he's just not ready for the position that they try and put him in. It's just that simple. You know what I'm saying?
No, absolutely. He is not ready, bro. He's
What
not
y'all
going for the top level.
what y'all think should be next for Ramos though? I already know EH don't fuck with Ramos, but what y'all thinking? Let me know which direction y'all think he should go in. And who would y'all like to see him against? Give me a couple names. Let me know where y'all head at. No, he definitely need a little bit more development before he challenged the top dogs in the division. That's clear to see. You said
give me
Lou.
give me a sec. Give me a sec. Clip.
Do you think? I think Lubin deserved murder if he went. Yeah, bro. Lubin got another eliminator. I think that should have been May or something like that. Him and Ardrell Holmes or something like that. To me, Holmes is trash, bro. I saw him get a gift. I saw him get a gift win at in his hometown, and they booed him. That say it all. That say it all, bro. Not it either. I think Lubin gonna smash ball, knock him the fuck out, and go on and get the title shot that he should have been got. That's how I think it's gonna play out, and that's how I hope it play out. No disrespect to Holmes, but Lubin had eliminator after eliminator. It's time for bro to get another title shot. If he gonna lose the title shot, whatever. But he need his shot, bro. He can't keep getting done wrong because of what happened to him against Charlo when he was a young boy. That was then. This is now. He done put in the work. Even he had a hell of a fight against Fundora. And I think he was up on the cards against Fundora when he got stopped. So they gotta show Cuz respect. I don't even know why he fighting in this eliminator. He done did enough. No disrespect to Cordell Booker, but if Cordell Booker can get the call for a title shot, somebody need to be calling Lubin, bro. Let me see. Let me see. Lubin deserve Ramos versus Spence. I think they was talking about Ramos versus Charlo at one point, and I'm hearing Charlo supposed to come back sometime in the summer. Maybe he can get that crack. You know what I'm saying, that crack at Charlo. That'd be a nice payday, but you know what I'm saying? I like to see him against probably Yoenis Tejas. I want to see him get a shot at the interim. Tejas get the shot at the interim. What about Ramos? This nigga been around. He done knocked out Vlad Hernandez, who completely stopped the bull who Ramos stopped tonight. You know what I'm saying? He beat Mendoza, who stopped Fundora. Why Ramos can't get no love? I mean, his uncle just got a title shot against Barrios out of nowhere. Why he can't get some love? You know what I'm saying? They clearly fuck with the family because that him getting a shot at Barrios came out of left field. So show the nephew some love. Ramos versus Thurman. I like that. I like that. You know they trying to line Thurman up with Tim Zoo, so we gonna have to see what Tim Zoo look like. I ain't seen him at this face off, but Tago and a couple other people told me he looking flabby and sick, like Tupac said Larry Holmes was looking. Man, they said it's downhill for Cuz. They said murder did him in it. He ain't looking the same. But him against Thurman, that'd be a good name. If he can knock him off, that's undeniable. You gotta give Cuz a shot. But you know, Thurman, he ain't gonna take that. Thurman looking for a check, man. You ask Thurman about Jesus Ramos, he probably treat him like he treated Boots and fucking lie and say he don't know who he is, man. You can't. Yeah. Thurman looking for a motherfucker Charlo. He looking for a Bud. He looking for Tim Zoo. Thurman be on bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But I understand, man. You a big name, former unified champ at 147. Your only loss was a close fight with Manny Pacquiao. You still got hella name recognition. Damn near a legend in this shit. Why would you be giving him a shot? It only really benefit him. I get it from that standpoint. You know what I'm saying? Thurman definitely a good name, but Thurman and Ramos, I would like to see that. Murder said he only won top dogs. I mean, if I was a champ holding 1/4 of the crown too, I want only top names too. And I mean, one of the guy that got two of the other pieces of the crown, Fundora, done already called your name. So I'll be trying to put the four court press on, trying to see what a contract between me and him would look like. Personally, that's what I would be on. So I'm definitely with you on that. He said he only want the top dogs. That's where his mind should be at. So it's a good thing that it is. And now that he did that to Tim Zoo, you know what I'm saying, people can't say they don't know cuz. The most they can say is he bring nothing to the table. But then even that sound crazy because he bringing an IBF title to the table. So it's like, you want a shot or not? Y'all think Ramos beat Xander? Probably so. Probably so. I ain't too high on Xander neither, personally. Me personally, I'm higher on Ramos than I am on Xander. Now, I've seen more of Ramos than I have Xander. Cause like I said, I've been watching Ramos since he's a 147. But yeah, me personally, I'm higher on Ramos than Xander. What y'all think, Chet? I wouldn't mind seeing the fight though. I wouldn't mind seeing the fight at all. Yeah, he said the politics ain't dead, but just curious. I ain't mad at that. I ain't mad at that at all. What's up? Yeah, grab that, though. Yeah, what y'all think? You said you never watched. This your first time seeing Ramos, Mac? No, this not your first time. You watched the Benavidez and you watched the Benavidez and Morale joint. You was in the chat. He just stopped Jason Rosario. So this your second time seeing him. Yeah, this would be your second time seeing him. Yeah, you said you got it mixed up. Yeah, I saw you. I had to let you know. Two Cents said, yo, this the one that just fought Barrios? I'm like, no, that's Uncle Ramos. This nephew Ramos, that was Uncle Ramos. Oh, you ain't watched his fight. Got you. Yeah, man, I fucks with bro. He got enough good names on his record that he should have probably been got an opportunity. Ramos lost to Lubin. I mean, on paper he lost. On paper he lost to Lubin. That ain't how I had it scored. All right, You watched that fight? Yeah, that ain't how I had it scored. I had Ramos beating Lubin. You know what I'm saying? I felt like Lubin was sitting back and letting Ramos get too much of his shit off. You know what I'm saying? Even though it wasn't a lot landing and shit like that, it was the activity. Them boys look the same from the couch. Nah, them niggas don't look the same, bro. Hey, Zeus Ramos look like he said, like EA said, damn near like he 168 or some shit. Cuz big as fuck. I said Roberts the Spanish. Yeah. I ain't even gonna say Lubin robbed him, but the judges definitely, I don't know what they was seeing, bro. Lubin ain't do enough in that fight to me to beat no goddamn Ramos. Personally, I'm sitting here watching this Stanionis Gabriel Maestre fight. Maestre gonna be out here in Philly fighting in 2 weeks on April 5th against Nicholas Flies. He in the WBA title eliminator, so he trying to get back in the hunt. And we all know Stanionis about to get smoked on. That's gonna be the new pack in Philly. No disrespect to Cuz I do think he the second best welterweight champ, but he gotta fight the best welterweight champ. So we already know how that shit gonna go. Big pack in the air. IBF, WBA, and Ring Magazine title coming to the city. He said them boys look the same from the couch. Y'all niggas wild. Stanley Otis, yeah, definitely Stanley Otis. I fucks with Stanley Otis, man. One of the best jabs in the game. Underrated jab. Nice high guard. I like his body work. Underrated body work, man. Nice hooks. People say his hands ain't fast, man. I think his hands is fast enough. His problem is he only know how to come forward. That nigga don't move to the side. That nigga don't take a step back. Barely move his head. Food. Like my nigga G say. Platters. Like matter of fact, like my nigga G say, bodies and a platter. Gonna cook this nigga, serve him up. Right on the water, right out AC. So let me get a zip of that Stanley pack. Shit, fuck a zip. I need a QP of that shit for the 12th. Well, it's gonna get packed up on the 12th. So by the 13th, I need a QPZ of that shit. I already know it's gonna be smoking crazy. But shout out to Stan Jonas. Hey yo, they said Stan Jonas lived out in Philly for like 3 months, like back in like early like '09 or some shit like that. He did so he an honorary Philly nigga, man. Shout out Stan Jonas, bro. Like I said, no disrespect to you, bro. I fucks with you, but it's time for you to drop that title, bro. Ain't nothing personal. Ain't nothing personal. You can still go on to do good things, hopefully. Hopefully he don't. I mean, hopefully he do you like Via, but hopefully he don't do you like Via. You know what I'm saying? Via, he came back getting punched on, got stopped in the third round or some shit. I don't want to see that be standing on his fate, but I do want to see him get whooped on, get stopped, man. My man gotta make a statement. People keep talking crazy, bro. It's time. It's time. They kept him out the picture for forever. Now he undeniable. And Norman been talking crazy too. I saw some shit on Mill City. Bro, why these niggas keep talking about Boost, man? These niggas know they can't get traction talking about nothing else. They ain't say nothing about boy opponent. Boost is, man, we already know. We already knowing. We already knowing Brandon out Sheik. It's only one way that's gonna go. Stan Jonas even talking like he not confident. You already know it's going downhill. Anytime somebody say some shit like, I'm gonna give it my best or may the best man win, bro, you already think you're gonna lose. Every time somebody talk like that, they lose. Last time I heard, like, anytime a nigga start talking like that, y'all gotta pay attention. They always lose. That's how Andre was talking about Benavidez. Bro, if you don't talk with complete confidence, you done already thought about how you gonna lose in your head, bro. Stan Jonas, every other time I heard him, he sound confident. When it come to this bullshit, it's always, I try my best, or we'll see, and all that. Man, fuck that. You know what's up. We know what's up, and that's cool. He said, Norman, focus on your fight. Keep that name, bro. No, he definitely gotta keep Brandon out Sheik. No bullshit. Yo, Bang talking about he gotta give him a wrench. I said, hey man, Brandon need a fucking gold and a diamond encrusted wrench or some shit. The way he be coming through, bro. That's why Bang grabbing that microphone, bro. Like I said, the super chats don't go to waste. Bang over there up in the production value off my nigga motherfucking Brandon out Sheik. Shout out to Brandon. Speaking of Norman, bro, have any of y'all seen his opponent yet? Have any of y'all familiarized yourself with Dariet Cuevas yet? No, real shit, 2 cents. I mean, old back and Tango laugh. But no, have y'all familiarized yourself with Dariet Cuevas yet? Cause I think it can be an interesting rumble. I think it can be an interesting rumble. I don't think Norman will just walk him over as easy as, you know what I'm saying. Yeah, you heard he good. I saw him. I watched I think his last 2 fights in the entirety. I sent them to Bang too. Boy, all right. Boy, all right. Is he better than Santillan? Probably not. But he gonna deploy a different game plan than Santillan. Santillan is somebody who can box or bang. But because of what he did to Rocha, it's like he just stood in there and felt like he could just do whatever. You know what I'm saying? He could treat Brian Norman the same way he treated Rocha. And then he got treated like he treated Rocha. That shit was a bad joint. But I don't think Cueva's gonna come in there like that. You know what I'm saying? His defense ain't super crazy, but he got a little bit of defense, especially the way that Norman likes to usually attack and shit. He's somebody who can switch. He don't switch often, but he's okay from both sides. His record indicate that he got power. He says he has power in both hands. You know what I'm saying? I think it's gonna be an interesting fight. You know what I'm saying? If y'all can find highlights of boy, definitely check him out. You know what I'm saying? I don't mind going into a fight blind, watching or not being familiar with one or the other, but I think it'd be worth it just to familiarize yourself with boy a little bit. Gotta thug it out style. All his fights gonna be close or wars. Yeah, yeah. But the way they talking, all I know is they better pass this test with flying colors, cause Norman Senior done wrote a big ass check, and his son, when it come time, I don't believe he gonna be able to cash that shit. But like I said, let me not even get too far. He need to focus on the task at hand and really lock in on Buddy. He ain't even talking about Buddy. I ain't heard them mention Bull at all. I mean, I heard Brian Norman Sr. talk about him on Mill City a little bit, but you mean Ford be damn near the same. We talking about Raymond Ford? No, yeah, yeah. Matter of fact, Raymond Ford shit do be close. Now that last fight he put on the clinic, he whooped boy ass. He whooped boy ass. I like both of them. See the thing? Yeah, I like both of them, bro. I like Norman Jr., but when his dad start talking, it make you like him less. But I like him, and that nigga like a silver tongue pugilist. He get in the ring, he handle business, and he can talk his shit. He's very quick with it. You say some smart shit to him, he come right back with it. He know how to pop his shit. I fuck with him. I just don't like that they keep talking all this crazy shit about Boots. Bro don't even mention y'all. I think Ray had better performances. Yes, performances, plural. These Norman niggas, they living off of that last performance, and it was a hell of a performance. You won an interim title, and now you officially a world champ. But overall, yeah, Ray Ford definitely had better performances. Cause I don't watch like Norman like five last fights, and the only one that really looked like shit was the last one. Junior, a tough motherfucker though. Credit to him. Yeah, all credit to him. I know motherfuckers be like, oh man, that nigga Clip, he Philly to the core. That nigga biased. No, I get credit when it's due. Boy, nice. I fuck with him. He definitely tough. But the thing is, see, and he's another motherfucker. Why do people say he get hit too much? Santillan was punching on Cuz too. He was getting hit with some shit too. I don't hear nothing about him getting hit too much, but you know they reserve certain criticism for certain people. We know how that go. You said Ray was a top tier prospect. He got skills, in my honest opinion. No, Ray definitely got skills, and him at 130 is a whole different animal, man. He reinvigorated them couple extra pounds, is doing them some good. And I think him against Thomas Matisse on the 12th and that co-main event spot on Boost card, I think that's going to be a good fight as long as Thomas Matisse let his hands go. Sometimes he could be a little too defensive and let fights get away from him in a way, but I think that's going to be a good scrap. And it's a reason a lot of people ain't want to step in there with Ray Ford, man. You know what I'm saying? If you really believe in yourself, that's a good name to have on your motherfucking record. Former champ at 126. You know what I'm saying? He done fought on the Riyadh season card, training the same camp with Shakur Stevenson and shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's definitely a lot of name recognition there. So, but nobody want to answer the call. Or they answered the call, but you know what I'm saying they answer was no. It's a reason for that. So shout out Thomas Matisse for even taking the fight. That's real shit. Facts. He tough. He just not fucking. That's all I'm saying, Tego. That's all I'm saying. He tough. He just not fucking with Boots, and that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. And I like the fact that they talking like they think that they can fuck with Boots. But when your actions and your words don't match up, I start looking at niggas sideways. You know what I'm saying? Cause you turned down 750,000. You turned down what, like 1.2 mil, 1.5 mil, 1.7 mil, and then you fighting on the undercard for whatever you fighting on there for. I know it ain't nowhere near that. And a lot of people keep telling me, oh, he fighting on a woman undercard. I ain't gonna take that route because them two talented women, one's a champ, one's a former champ. So it ain't even about the gender, but it's about the fact that you could have been in a main event spot and a title unification, and that's what you saying you want. You saying Boots ain't this, you saying Boots ain't that, but then you said that you needed a tune up before you fought Boots. So you know what I'm saying niggas' words and their actions don't be matching, and that just be that be what be throwing me off. But you know how that shit go though. We all know how that shit go. playing those boxing games. Nah, real shit, bro. And then they keep trying to discredit cuz they talking about who has he beat. But then in the same breath, he talking about Daria Cuevas gotta be a tough. He got lots of knockouts on his record. You know what I'm saying? We might not know everybody he knocked out, but those are still grown men. All right, well, it's the same shit as Villa. How you gonna say Boots ain't never fought nobody? Villa got a bunch of knockouts and he got a win over Rashidi Ellis. Rashidi Ellis beat Rocha, the same nigga who Santillan beat. So, you know what I'm saying? Boots either ahead of you or it's a level playing field, but they keep talking like Boots ain't shit. That's what I be getting thrown for a loop with niggas. If he believed in himself, he could got. That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. If you like that for real, it ain't even. Matter of fact, it's not even if he like that for real. It's if Boots not like that for real. Cause they keep saying Boots not like that. Boots not this. Boots not that. Which is in complete opposition to what they said before. They said, "Oh, I credit Boots for the level my son at. Boots give us the best work. Bozy, them guys down at Bozy Dungeon give us the best work and all that shit." Then you start talking. You start listening to the internet. You change that whole shit on the dime. Now Boots ain't shit. Now he hit like a girl. Then he this and that. Like, come on, bro. So like I said before, was you lying then and telling the truth now, or would you know what I'm saying, telling the truth then and lying now? Which way this shit going? Yeah, beat Buchu definitely a household name. That's when you got bet on yourself, but them niggas ain't believing in themselves, man. Why you ain't bet on yourself, bro? And then he worrying about what they gave everybody else. Oh, they gave Karen, oh, this and that and this and that. Yeah, nigga, but Karen came to Philly. You ain't want to come to Philly. Nigga, you was nigga, Senior was scared to fight fucking Greg Hackett in Philly. He wanted Greg to come to fucking GA. What Greg do? Hopped on the flight, pulled up, got that check. You know what I'm saying? You ain't even want to come to Philly. Talking about, we gonna get robbed. You can't get robbed, you get knocked the fuck out, nigga. Gonna be no robberies going on. The fuck is he talking about? You said shit unfair. Mac, what we talking about, bro? What's unfair? Oh, you talking about Fundora? My bad, I ain't even see that. I thought you talking about Boots and Norman. Like a giraffe. Nah, bro, with some shit, bro. Like they said, he a creative player, but he the creative player with the cheat code. Like you try to make that nigga on fight night, they not gonna let you make a nigga his height. Like a nigga his height gonna have to be in a certain weight class. He not gonna be able to be at 154. You gonna have to put that nigga at like light heavyweight or some shit, or a nigga with that reach. Like his reach, like they not gonna let you put a nigga with his reach in the weight class. Like he break all the rules, bro. This shit definitely unfair. It don't make sense. But I am an advocate for if you can make the weight, make the weight. So I can't be picking and choosing. I say that shit for other people. I gotta say it for bro. Hey man, if he can make the weight, they just gonna have to deal with him, man. Hey, Tommy Hearns was a fucking 6 foot tall welterweight with a 78-inch reach. Sometimes shit get tricky, bro. So now you got a 6'6" super welterweight with like a 78-inch reach. Hey man, as long as when it's time to weigh in, he hit that scale and he ain't over 154. Shit gonna get risky for the rest of the division. Like my nigga Bang say, 54 is war. Indeed. You know what I'm saying? And anybody that want to come get that WBO or that WBC title is gonna be a long night. That's all I know. They gonna get robbed in the park. That shit he talk. Nah, nah.
Clip, I'm still with you, homie. I'm hooking this trailer up.
Okay. Do your thing. Do your thing. Gotta get that money. Look like punching hard, but that shit be bro. Cause he all bone, bro. You gotta dig. He all bone. That nigga is all bones. So he just cutting shit up. He slicing through motherfuckers. That's why they face be looking like that, bro. He's skinning bones. That's it. And them punches coming from fucking Mount Everest, bro. So you gotta think about the angle, the trajectory of all that shit. That's why he be doing motherfuckers in like that. That's exactly what it is, 2 cents. So I know LBTV got a new show called Dope Thieves for some Philly shit. Oh, all right, bet 2 cents, good shit. I definitely take a look at that. I definitely take a look at that. You know, I support anything Philly, bro. If it got something to do with my city, I support till I got a reason otherwise. I don't even gotta know much about it, bro. If it got Philly in it, just let me know. I'm there. I'm tuned in. Philly to the core, no bullshit. The trajectory, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Them angles, that shit coming from Mount Everest. He dumping that shit right on top of your fucking head, bro. How you see a Fundora and Boost matchup? I think that'd be an interesting matchup. I already know I'm gonna say I got Boost winning, bro. But that shit ain't gonna be an easy night. You know what I'm saying? That shit not gonna be an easy night. Fundora is gonna be tough for any and everybody he step in the ring with. You know what I'm saying? Until he had trouble making the weight or until his body break down from being in all these wars. Cause with the exception of this fight tonight, every fight he done been in recently, it done had to take a toll on him. That Lubin fight, he people remember what he did to Lubin face and they remember the stoppage, but a lot of people don't remember Lubin put him down too and was working cuz. That Tim Tszyu fight, people remember Tim Tszyu head was fucked up, but Fundora shit was leaking too, leaking from his mouth, leaking from his nose, all that. You know what I'm saying? So Fundora forced to be reckoned with. You know what I'm saying? Now he kind of lucked up on that situation to become a unified champ, but however it happened, he there now. And when they say you gotta take the title from the champion, somebody gonna have to take that shit from Cuz. And it ain't gonna be easy. It ain't gonna be easy. Boost got this explosive speed to touch Fundora, but yeah, Boost got what it take to beat him for sure. But it's all about how you go about it. You know what I'm saying? I see a lot of shit Boost can do. You see, he couldn't get away from that overhand from Tim Tszyu. Boost faster than Tim Tszyu. I believe he hit harder than Tim Tszyu. Definitely slicker than Tim Tszyu. Much more skilled. But man, Fundora, that nigga's a problem for everybody. He said that shit cost me my parlay. Man, that damn Elijah Garcia cost me my parlay, bro. And I'm mad at Vegas, bro. Everything on my parlay hit besides the Fundora joint. But like I said, by that time I would have cashed out. I wouldn't even have cared, bro. Like I would have took my winnings and walked away. Cause I'm big on that. I don't be needing everything to hit. If I got a 5 or 6 leg parlay and that fifth leg hit and that sixth leg I'm kind of not sure of, I cash out. I walk away with the short money and be cool with that all day. I take my wins however I could get them bitches, especially playing against Vegas, because we already know what they say. The house always win. And when it's talking about the house always winning, I need my house to win. But the way they did that shit tonight, bro, they robbed me and Guasha, bro. Man, listen, bro. I ain't about to start talking about that shit again. Cause that shit really had me mad in the chat, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro. I was pissed off. How the fuck you turn up? Yeah, let me not talk about that, bro. That shit cost you a parlay. That Brown fight. You said, yeah, I thought they were gonna ride Brown too. I ain't gonna hold you. I was looking at the line. I said, damn, that's plus 1100. I'm like, yeah, Vegas ain't gonna let this happen. And then it came down. The last judge who card they read was a judge from Australia. So I'm like, I was waiting on the bullshit. You see, Tierra Brown, she was in her corner. She wasn't even in the middle of the ring. She probably thought they were gonna be on bullshit. When they read that shit, I was like, damn, I should have bet. But it's cool. It was more importantly, she 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 did it. She said she bought the hood with her. Shout out to Tierra Brown, man, and new WBC women's featherweight champ, man. Salute, bro. She said she bought the hood with her. She talked that shit and she backed it up. You know what I'm saying? I've heard people say they felt like that fight was close. I ain't feel like that shit was close at all. I felt like Tierra went in there and handled business. I think I scored that too. I think I gave Sky like 2 rounds, bro. I don't think that shit was close at all. You said you put 22 on Brown, Guasha, and Tevin for fun. Man, Old Mac, you cooked up, bro. You cooked up a crazy joint, bro. You cooked up a crazy joint. You knew, bro, you had the film. I don't know where you got Brown from, if you was just taking a shot in the dark or if you did some film study and thought she was going to win. I know I definitely told y'all niggas about Guasha. And Tevin, as long as Tevin let his hands go, you know, and do what he know how to do, Tevin is just like J-Rock. A lot of times he get in there and I can see him thinking instead of just doing what he know he need to do or letting it flow. I can see him thinking a lot. You know what I'm saying? But damn, bro, you was gonna be eating, brother. No, Omek was definitely he not just trying to cook, he was about to cook. But you know how Vegas, man, they can't let niggas be great, bro. I'm like, bro, I got a clip for the good shit. Yeah. Bro, we had it down to a science, man. We already knew what was gonna go on, bro. But it's cool, bro. We be back next week. It's a lot of boxing, bro. Next week we got the Tevin Farmer card. Next week we got the card with Brian Norman. You know what I'm saying? April 5th, we got two top ranked cards. Janet Beck got a card. And then we got the card that Abdullah Mason and them on. That's the Guio Vianello and fuck is his name? Richard Torres, John. Then of course we got Boots fight the week after that. So we gonna get the money back. It's all good, you know. I ain't tripping off it. I win more than I lose, so I ain't gonna tweak, even though they did me dirty. Yeah, she does say she from the hood. She was all in Shorty face. She said, "Yeah, I'm bringing the hood with me. I'm bringing the hood with me." I'm like, "Yo, what the fuck do that mean? Hood can't fight for you, but hey, well, hey, salute to the champ, man. I ain't got nothing bad to say, man. Salute to the champ. It's gonna be tough, so I agree. Oh, all right, yeah, all right. If Shakur and them said, they be knowing sometimes. Sometimes they be talking with their heart too, cause they be knowing these people personally from like the gym or from the Olympics and shit like that. But hey, they give you a good pick this time. To, to yeah, that nigga Tevin, bro, that nigga a master boxer. I hope he get it done this time. I really want to see Tevin Farmer versus Andy Cruz. To be completely honest, I think Tevin Farmer versus Andy Cruz would be a good joint. Cause people looking at the fact that Andy on Matchroom and shit. So Andy on Matchroom over there with Keyshawn, he number one. I mean not Keyshawn, with Shakur, he number one in the WBC, and people looking like they would like to see that fight. I don't got Eddie down for making that fight, but I got Eddie and Turkey Al Sheik trying to steer Shakur in another direction, which would free up whoever win that interim. We already know Oscar really don't want uh Bull to see Shakur. So if Zepeda win, he can fight Andy for that interim. Or if Tevin win, he can go get a payday. Because Tevin used to be signed to Matchroom. That was Eddie Guy before when he had those four defenses of that IBF title he had. So I think he could spin back on Matchroom and get him a nice little bag over there with Eddie to fight Andy Cruz. I know they sparred before, and I heard the stories of the sparring. They said it was wonderful. So I want to see what an actual fight between them two will look like. Two guys that can box their ass off. I think that'd be a beautiful fight for the people, and it'll definitely be a hitter for my city. So that's what I want to happen. You know what I'm saying? He challenged for a belt in my pants. Crazy thing is, bro, if Andy was in any other division, he'd probably be a champ already. You see how they try to do everybody. You see how they try to do Robesi. You see, well, nah, he only got what 5 fights. Yeah, he'd probably be a champion in a couple more fights. So yeah, he they doing what they need to do with him. You know what I'm saying? But I like how he coming along. He's showing something new in every fight, and he getting better. He getting better fight after fight. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Andy. I wonder what's taking them so long to put him on the Boots undercard. I want to see them on the same card, bro. That's what the people need to see. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. It's like who do you go after? He ranked high in he ranked high in the WBA, he ranked high in the WBC. You don't want to send Andy Cruz at Tank, because we already saw what Antonio Moran did to him. Even though that was really a 140-pound fight. Fighting Tank, you don't want to get caught in your chin with that shit if you Andy. I don't like that. You know what I'm saying? Shakur, they're not going to do that. Keyshawn, all the reason in the world to do it, but Keyshawn got all the reason in the world to not make it happen. You know what I'm saying? You said Keyshawn sent Edwin De Los Santos a contract. Now that's interesting. Of all people, why would you send him a contract when that's the guy he said he was talking shit? Oh, all right, I'm about to say. Now, why would you send him a contract when that's the guy that people said your brother was running from? So now if you go dispatching this guy in the way that people, I'm pretty sure, or not even dispatching this guy, if you go give him a competitive fight and beat him, then that adds more fuel to the fire for people wanting to see you versus Shakur. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I don't give a fuck about that shit they got going on. I would like to see Edwin De Los Santos versus Keyshawn. So if that's how Keyshawn feeling and Edwin willing to take the fight, let's get that shit going. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I said what I think, you know what I'm saying? If he willing to sign the contract, let's make this shit happen. I respect that, you know what I'm saying? Keyshawn send him a contract. Edwin ain't no easy night. Edwin a skilled motherfucker that can box and he can punch. I wish against Shakur he'd have let his hands go a little bit more because Shakur was in a position where he said his hands was hurt, so he really couldn't get back much offense. And I felt like I mean not Edward. I mean not Oscar. Edwin could have probably won that fight had he just pressed a little bit more. He let that shit get away from him. It's like every time he got in a position where he could have made something happen, he waited on Keyshawn. I mean, he waited on Shakur. Why the fuck would you wait on him? Saying he was ducking him. How the fuck could somebody be ducking Edwin? Yeah, that nigga Edwin's tripping. Nah, real shit. You said Keyshawn stopped him 2 cents? No, Keyshawn definitely on the hell of a roll. I think 140 calling bro name though. For real, for real. That's what I'm saying, bro. If you Keyshawn Davis and you fight Edwin De Los Santos and you just dispatch this nigga and get him out, the chatter is gonna be even louder for you versus Keyshawn. And y'all can't keep occupying two pieces of the four slices of the crown at 135 and can't expect people to keep that shit up. Somebody gotta go, bro. And Bomac already said he want Keyshawn to move up. I believe Keyshawn's going to move up. You know what I'm saying? That's a fight that we never going to see. And that's a fight, as good as it would look, I want people to stop asking for it, bro. Them niggas already said they not going to fight. That's like trying to get Shakur and Tank to fight. Them niggas don't want to fight, bro. They don't. Keyshawn made weight look easy last fight. He was eating candy, pizza, and drinking soda. To be okay. Well, I mean, hey, if he make the weight easy, stay where you at. But you know what I'm saying, you got to know people's going to continue to want to ask for Keyshawn Davis versus Shakur Stevenson. Everyone wants to see the fight besides them two. That might be one of the most interesting fights in boxing. To be completely honest. Now, would the build up be that interesting? Nah, it'd probably be on some Tank Roach shit. Probably even worse than that, because them niggas got too much respect for each other. They talking about their brothers. But I mean, goddamn, so nobody got aspirations of becoming undisputed at 135? Neither of them can lay claim to saying that they want to be undisputed because they said they don't want to fight each other. So unless they planning on one of them moving up or one of them losing, you mean? Unless that's just his diet style. No, real shit, man. My nigga Chad Ochocinco said he was on that McDonald's diet his whole NFL career. He said, man, that shit kept me from having injuries and all that shit. So you never know, bro. You never know. You know what I'm saying? And you know, Keyshawn used to having the munchies. They say he usually smoking all that good gas. So that's probably why he be having all that. You know what I'm saying? He just doing what he used to do. You know what I'm saying? He said, I might can't have the gas no more, but I still stick to the same diet. This shit got me here. He like, man, this shit got me a motherfucking silver medal. This motherfucker got me a world title. Shit. Pizza ain't never did me wrong. I can dig it. No bullshit. No bullshit. But shit. Let me see. Damn, bro. Everywhere saying it. Bro, cause everybody saw it, man. Nigga, you ain't see the title? You ain't see the title? That's why I put that first. I ain't even put Fundora first on my title. I put Guasha got robbed at 4K. Nigga, Stevie Wonder saw he got robbed. This shit was nasty, bro. You can't turn. People said that he didn't lose a round. I said I gave Garcia the second round because Guasha was letting him get too much of his shit off. Just letting him get too much of his shit off. Still, that's a 9-1. How you turn a 9-1 into a split decision? Tell me they put a little bit more cheese on your taco, put a little bit more bread in your pocket without telling me they put a little bit more bread in your pocket, bro. Come on, judges. You couldn't be that blind. You know what I'm saying? But this is where sometimes I fought a fighter. Like I said, Guasha, he was content with throwing less punches and doing the cleaner work. The judges are on different sides of the ring. Even when you at a fight, watching a fight, you're not going to see all the punches that well. That's why I always say the best seat in the house is in the house. We can see everything. We can hear the punches. We can hear what they're telling their corner. We can hear what their corner is telling them. We can hear the commentary, even if it's bullshit. We can hear the ref, even if he's on bullshit. So you got to make it a little more clear when you're winning these rounds. Because when you sitting back and you just picking shots off and that shit they throwing not landing clean and you just content to let them get that shit off while knowing that none of it's landing, the judges don't care about that shit. Because it's a such thing as effective aggression. Is he being aggressive? It don't even be mattering if it's effective. Is he being aggressive?
I came back at the right time. I'm getting ready to fight you, Clip.
What's up?
Man, you get ready to fight, bro.
What's up?
Come on, man. We can't listen, bro. He beat that boy. He beat him up and he beat him clean.
Yeah.
What if Gaucher fought him again tomorrow? What else more could he do? Come on, Clip.
No,
Clip.
I'm just trying to give another viewpoint of it. You already heard how I felt, but there are times when if we know what they're up against in terms of these judges, they know what they up against too. Sometimes you gotta go out a little more. You might gotta let them hands go a little bit more, or you gotta not catch shots and shit like that. Cause you might be catching shots and the judges think it's landed. Cause they might be the judge that's on the far side of the ring. So they think that this nigga's just working you out whole time. You catching all that. None of it's doing anything. But it don't matter.
Well, that might be the case, but that wasn't the case in this fight.
No.
That motherfucker lost, bro.
Robbed it. Rob 4K broad day robbery, man. Broad day robbery. Now, one thing I can say, they usually give Guasha some good opportunities. He done fought Tim Tszyu. He ended up fighting Adamas for the middleweight title recently. Now he got this shot, but you know what I'm saying? Where do he go from here? What do he do next?
No, listen, that's what I'm saying because we understand it's a business. So now Goucher really out on some real shit. He actually can take legal action, bro. That shit was very, very apparent that he won that fight to everybody that was watching. So he ain't gonna do that though because of his business relationship with PBC. They always putting Goucher on cards.
Yeah.
Always. He always getting action. So he ain't gonna want to fuck up that business opportunity. He understand, okay, they trying to hype the young boy up. He understand that. So it's like, cause he ain't even put up no resistance after the fight, did he?
Nah.
Let that have been somebody else. Let that have been somebody else of another persuasion. They would have been cussing and everything. You know what I'm saying? Because they can do that, but when we do it, it look like we the angry black man.
Yeah. I could dig that.
You know what I'm saying, bro? Come on, man. Like that shit. That I tell you what. I hope he just getting some nice paydays where he can buy a house and buy him a Rolls Royce. And, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But let's get your money out this shit, cause this shit ain't fair, bro.
Man.
This shit ain't fair.
I don't I don't know what they saw, man. I don't know how they had him losing. But if there is a way for me to understand how they had him losing, it's the fact that, like I said, he was letting him get too much of his shit up. That's how I gave him the second round. Like I said, Omek said he didn't get to watch. Yeah, you gotta go back and check that joint out, Omek. It's no way that scored it for Garcia, bro. Nobody agreed. Everybody in the chat disagree. You hear definitely disagree. Even the commentary said, the commentary was like, this is disgusting. What the fuck? What is good? When you got the commentary all in agreement like that, the crowd booing, the damn chat is saying, come on, bro. It's apparent what happened. And it's all because the promotional company has a bigger overall plan for that guy. You know what I'm
And you
saying?
know what, Clip? Personally, right? I'm going through shit in my life personally where, in business, when a motherfucker rob you, Clip, homie, like, you be wanting to take that shit somewhere else.
I'm already knowing.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from the city. Like, you be wanting to go somewhere else because it's like, wait a minute, I'm trying to do everything right, and you motherfuckers is, hold up.
Yeah,
That's how you, now I can imagine how they feel. Motherfuckers been training all their life, sacrificing, like doing all that shit they whole life, bro. And then they get to places where they can get opportunity. See, that's what I don't like about boxing either, is because, like, if you a Guasha or you a Erickson Lubin, you might have got the positions where you got right there and you wasn't able to pull it off. But then when they throw these other jokers in front of you, you icing them.
yeah,
They get to the point where they get tired of that shit. I'm thinking they ain't gonna try to do some funny shit with Lubin in a minute. You know what I'm saying? Because
mm,
Lubin keep beating motherfuckers, but then when he get to that level, and see the thing about Lubin that I'm so mad about is Lubin didn't beat championship caliber motherfuckers, but it just so happened they didn't have the belt when he beat them. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, Jason Rosario took the belts from J-Rock. He beat Jason Rosario, you know what I mean? And then Charlo beat Jason Rosario. So it's just like, Lubin is my nigga forever. No Diddy, homie.
yeah,
I fucks with him forever, bro. Straight up. That motherfucking man, he could rumble. He don't turn down no smoke. Like, that's my dude, bro. He's one of my favorites, man. And
yeah,
I just, it's like now when I see that shit just be, that should be bothering me personally. Like I'm the fighter, like I'm in the ring with him. I hate that shit, bro. Hate it, man.
and Lubin long overdue for an opportunity, man. Like I said, he done fought in hella eliminators, and everybody else around and got an opportunity. He's still paying for He's still paying for them rushing him like they trying to do Garcia.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what
He probably done set the Guinness Book of World Records for fucking title eliminators. Every time we turn around, he in a fucking title eliminator.
I'm telling you, I'm like, damn, how many more people is there to eliminate? He done eliminated everybody, man. Get that boy
They keep bringing. Who's this dude he get ready to fight now? Andriel Holmes or something?
Yeah, 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 yeah. Boy should be food for him. I done seen Boy fight before. He should be food for Lubin. In
I
my
remember his name, but I don't remember nothing special about him. And I seen they got some little video out where him and Lubin in the same gym or something together, and they going back and forth and all that, cussing each other out and all that. So I'm like,
yeah,
okay, they probably trying to hype the fight up a little bit or something.
yeah, yeah. They fight coming up soon, but Lubin should handle that, man. They ain't nothing Lubin ain't seen before. Lubin should get that done. Lubin should get that done. And then that's to be like mandatory for Bakram's title. So and then you see who they lining him up for when they lining him up for Bakram. They try to get him done that. You know what I'm saying? But I don't.
Oh look, and his fight with Ramos was tighter than this fight with Garcia.
Yeah,
That could have went either way, or it could have been a draw. That's how tight that fight was. This fight to me was clear cut, or got outboxed and beat up.
it was very clear. But like I said, it's also very apparent what they wanted to happen. Who you had winning out of that Ramos and Lubin fight when they fought, if you remember.
Um, you know what I mean? It could have went anyway.
Okay,
Yeah,
got you.
I had it like going anyway at that time. I haven't rewatched it since then, but I remember when they gave it to Lubin, I'm like, okay, I'm glad he got it. But if they'd have gave it to Ramos, I wouldn't have been mad. If they'd have called it a draw, I wouldn't have been mad. You know
Oh,
what I mean? It was like I actually wanted to see that again. I don't
yeah,
ever. Well, they might meet again. I don't know, but I ain't. Like I said, I ain't really crazy about the dude Ramos. I'm just not crazy about him. But hey, maybe they'll meet again, fight for a belt or something. You know what I'm saying? I would like to see it again. I would like to. I would like to have Lubin um, make it more definitive. You know what I mean? Because
yeah.
I don't really think at this point. I don't think. Ramos is the puncher that they trying to make him out to be. But at the same time, you know, Lubin can be a little bit chinny sometimes, though. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah,
even though dude ain't no big puncher like that, but if he catch you right, you know what I'm saying? If you're a little chinny, then you know what I'm saying? So, and I think that's why he boxed the way that he boxed last time. You know what I mean? We're fighting Ramos because Ramos throws so many punches. But them guys that throw punches like him, like, and just can't get people out of there, I just, to be that big, like you throwing all them punches, man, bro. If the Charlos was punchers, like do volume punches like that, man, they'd be murdering motherfuckers in the second and third round.
I mean, yeah, but I ain't gonna shit on him for not having that one punch knockout power. You know what I'm saying? Because David Benavidez is my nigga, and we all know he just overwhelmed motherfuckers with the punches. So
So is Errol Spence, but they punch harder than Ramos. I don't know. I don't know, man.
you said, can't nobody tell me shit. I don't fuck with. I,
That dude, he don't. I'm telling you, somebody he gonna get matched up with the right motherfucker, bro. That's gonna expose it. Like I would have liked to see him fight. This would have been a perfect fight for him. Him versus 154-pound on a tear, smashing everything. Jared Hurd. That would have been because they both big 154 pounders, long motherfuckers.
yeah, yeah.
Man, Hurd would have beat the shit out that motherfucker.
No, I agree. I agree. I agree with that. You said
That
we.
that shit would have been a that shit would have been a that shit would have been a bang out, and Hurd would have banged his ass the fuck out. He need to run into somebody like that so he can just get beat the fuck up, nigga. Just get him the fuck up out of boxing.
What Ramos do to you, man? What Ramos do to you, man?
Man, bro, I just hate when they be trying to manufacture these motherfuckers, bro. I hate that shit, bro. That shit just fuck out of here. Like the same shit they doing, like with the shit they just did tonight to Gausha, like with Elijah Garcia. I'm like, yo, get him the fuck out of here. Get him out of here, man.
You know what's
Who he
crazy?
gonna fight? He didn't. They didn't say he beat Gausha. Now his next fight got to be a step up from Gausha. It's gonna have to be. You gonna have to get in there with like an Erickson Lubin or something, and Lubin gonna put you the fuck out.
Yeah, real shit. Too since EA said, pack him up, get him the fuck out of boxing.
And he just got in there, and I'm saying, get him out.
God damn.
I don't want to make it seem like it's hate because I don't know the young dude, but it's just like I just don't like it the way they be trying to like. And I know what it is. It's the whole selling point thing. Abel Ramos is his uncle. He the nephew. They both boss, Mexican warrior. Blah blah blah. Man, come on, this shit.
Man, it's crazy because the same way you feel about Ramos is the way I feel about Tim Tszyu. I'm not a Tim Tszyu fan.
You know what I like about Tim Tszyu and Imantos Stanionis?
What's that?
They got personality. They like to talk shit.
Yeah, they do. I fuck with
I
Stanionis.
like it, but it be all fun. It don't be no disrespectful shit, but they got them little smart comebacks and shit. Like I like to see when dudes, you know, especially from being over there, you know, they'll come into the sport and they don't be all, you know, like they get loose. You know, and I think it's probably because they younger, like they not as old as like, you know, Bivol and Better Be. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like both of them, man. I like them.
No, yeah, I
Even though Stanley is gonna get pieced the fuck up, but I like Stanley.
Oh yeah.
Stanley about to get pieced up.
Yeah. Stanionis gonna get done bad, and I feel sorry for him because I actually fuck with Stanionis, but it is what it is, man. He just a casualty of Boost Rise.
Yeah, he in the way. He in the way.
He in the way.
He in the way, man. Boost got shit to do. You in the way, homie.
Yeah,
Fuck out the way.
real shit.
And like them other boys, I'm telling you, what they did, they made their name off of Philadelphia. That's what they did.
Who?
The Normans.
Oh yeah.
They made their name off of Philadelphia. The Normans in general.
Yeah.
Like he just fought, the Pop just fought G. The son was masked up to fight Boots, didn't fight him. Now every time, like you were just saying earlier, every time they talking about him in a fight, somehow Boots' name come up. Wait a minute, you ain't even talking about your opponent. What Boots got to do? But you don't want to fight him.
That's
That whole situation right there, like that
yeah,
whole thing is weird to me, especially like any of us, you know what I mean? Anybody that watch boxing, you know what I'm saying, from across the country, right? If you from any of the inner city hoods from across the country and you just grew up in a neighborhood, to watch dude come up to your gym, bring his son, train, be accepted with open arms, and then after that, you just go on a whole rant talking crazy about him and all that. See, to me, the way I came up, that's some slime ball shit.
yeah,
To me, that's some stuff. Because even if your son and my son got the belts and then they used to train together, you know, you helped my son out and all that, but now they getting older. Your son got a belt and I got a belt. I'm keeping that shit out the media. Like they said at first, okay, man, look, your son got one, my son, man, look, we're going to build this up. They're going to meet up and they're going to have to fight. After that, I would have left it at that. If I'd have heard anything on the internet, I'm going to pick up the phone and call you and be like, yo, what's the stuff they talking about on the internet? Because you know, Mr. Ballsy don't even get down like that. He don't never disrespect people, disrespect fighters, none of that, ever.
right,
He don't
right.
never do that. So if you thought something was said crazy, you know you had Mr. Ballsy number, you could have just picked up the phone and be like, yo, what's going on? Woo, woo, woo. You know what I'm saying? He took that as the opportunity to say, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and turn into the heel. I'm gonna turn into the bad guy, and I'm gonna ride this out. I'm gonna make a name off myself. Cause he don't mean none of that stuff he be saying.
None of it.
He know he don't mean none of that stuff he be saying. He don't mean none of that stuff. He know it. He know that shit ain't real.
But
He
like
know it
Tay,
ain't real.
but like Tego said, man, he threw out his honor for clout and notoriety, and I don't respect that because, like you said, man, he came down to Philly several times, was welcomed with open arms. Before his son was an interim champ, he was always speaking highly of Boots. He said he got the best work in Philly. You know what I'm saying? Like those guys at the dungeon gave him the best work and shit. All that. It was always speaking highly of him. And as soon as somebody on the internet, he always say, oh, I don't care about the opinion of people at home sitting on the couch doing nothing, making 20, 30, $40,000. But those are the same people who you let trick you out of position and put a battery in your back to start talking about a brother who you supposed to have built a rapport with in a relationship over these years and shit, just because they start saying that based off of shit that you said about Boots, that y'all wasn't trying to fight Boots. Everything people said about him was based off of shit he said, and he took it personal as if Boots and him said it. Now with Boots,
Right.
they turned down the fight, which we see when it came down to it, even when there was more money added on the table, and they said, all right, we close on the money. Then even more money was added. They said, all right, now we close on the money. And even more, you still turned down the fight. So it still ended up being true in the end. So why the fuck is you mad? But that just show flaws in their character as men. And that's cool. Cause not everybody
Absolutely.
the same because not everybody operate under the same code or think the same way. So it's cool. It is what it is. But they keep saying that they want Boots next. All they gotta do is take care of Cuz next Saturday and hopefully stay true to their word. Cause I already know them 3 titles coming home to Philly on the 12th. That's all I know.
They gonna stall. Wait till Boots get out of 54 and wait till Boots move up. They gonna stall. Wait till Boots move up to 54 because if they turned it down before, they gonna come up with a reason to turn it down again.
Yeah, man.
You
When
know what
you
I'm saying? It ain't, bro. It ain't hard today. You know what I'm saying? Like just the way that society is, it ain't hard today to duck out and shit. It ain't hard today to, you know what I'm saying? It ain't hard, bro.
yeah,
They gonna do it. You know what I'm saying? And just because people might not, a lot of people don't even know who Norman is. You know what I'm saying? They might not even like Norman, but they hate Boots enough that when that happens, they'll side with Norman about why he shouldn't fight Boots or why he can't fight Boots, which is the craziest shit to me. We in a sport where we don't pay to watch you get in the ring and shadow box. You have to have an opponent across from you. So when we say we want to see fights, somehow the fan of the other fighter gets mad at us. I'm like, wait a minute. It's fighting. You have to have an opponent. You know what I'm saying? You're not Chris Brown when you get on the stage by yourself and we watch you entertain. Like
Yeah,
this is what you know what I mean? This is a combat sport. This is a sport where you have to have an opponent for it to be a show. And then when we ask to see fights, that shit is just so weird. And I'm talking about as fans. It's weird to me how we look at guys as being the best, or we look at them as being good competition, and we want to see them fight other fighters. Like we say, we want to see Shakur fight Tank,
yeah,
and then it's like, oh no, he ain't got to fight him. Who,
yeah.
who is he supposed to fight? Or why would we want to see him fight somebody that maybe we don't know about, or we think that might not be as accomplished as this fighter? Or and then you come up with a reason why. Like it's just weird, man. It's a weird thing with people. Like I'm like, damn.
That's because a lot of these people is not fans. These same people that have had problems when we're calling to see guy A fight guy B is the same people that say, well, who have they fought? Like, motherfucker, I'm trying to get him to fight somebody now. And you giving me every reason and I had this shit happen. So, dude, it's like, that's why I get burnt out with these fans. It's like you can never make them happy, man. You know what I'm saying? And then when fighters get tired of trying to make them happy, and then they start doing what they want to do, then you talking about that too. It's no way to satisfy these guys. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that's why fighters, fighters like Boots, you gotta lay out your plan and just work your own plan, bro.
Absolutely.
You can't even worry about what people say or what they think, or whatever you can, bro. Because you're never gonna be able to satisfy people because most people don't understand the business of boxing. You know what I mean? And the different shifts and all that shit that happen. You know what I'm saying? And then they don't fight. Like they don't train. They haven't sacrificed all their life to do this. You know what I'm saying? They just don't get it, man. They don't get it. So you can never try to, please the fans or try. You can't, man. You
Yeah.
can't, man. You have to just do it the way that you do it. You can't. And if they follow you, they follow you. If they support you. If they don't, they don't. You can't. You just can't, man.
Yeah.
You can't. Because I always believe, and I still believe, people like you because they like you. It's nothing you can do to make people like you. You can't be a fighter coming into the game and you look at Floyd or you look at Adrian Broner or you look at different fighters and you be like, okay, I'm gonna copy what they did and that's how I'm gonna get a big following.
Mm.
Because to be honest with you, if you think about it, since the time that Tank came in the game, Tank ain't no big talker. Tank was never a big talker, bro. Because if you remember when him and Floyd was rolling together, he used to always talk. Tank never said anything. Floyd used to always talk. People used to be like, "Why Tank ain't talking?" Floyd always trying to do Tank, and then even now, Tank don't really talk. He talking a little bit more now. When he get on Twitter and say his little stuff, but Tank never was a big talker.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just we don't know why people just like Tank. Why they took the Tank? You could say it's because of the girl that he was messing with. Because YSM made me aware of that. I didn't even know the girl he used to mess with. She was supposed to be real popular or whatever.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
you could say it was that. You could
Yeah.
say it was because
Popular
his
now.
connection with Floyd. I don't know, bro. Because I'm gonna tell you something. This is something that, and I don't know if people are able to do the analytics on this. When you got a fighter like the cheap boy Ryan, or Tank, when they have fans, and these are boxers, so when they have fans that are outside the boxing fan base, is there a way to get the analytics to see if those fans transfer? Because a lot of times people will say that, but I'm like, how do you know that the same little teeny boppers that like Ryan is going to be the ones that buy a pay-per-view or buy a ticket to come to an event? Like, how do you do that? I don't know how, or the girl, or maybe the female fans that you might say that like Tank because of the girl he was messing with. How can you find out the data to say that they the ones that's buying pay-per-views or buying tickets to a boxing event?
Nah, I know for a fact when they start dealing with them girls, their fan base definitely be in tune with everything you got going on. So that for a fact, when they got them legion of fans and shit, it does translate. Now, does that mean they're buying pay-per-views? Not necessarily, but them Instagram followers and those impressions and the views and the likes and all that shit goes, all that translates in one way or another. It may not be to the pay-per-view buys, but it all adds up to something.
But Clip, it's like this. I might go on Instagram
Mm-hmm.
and see a girl that's doing some shit, and I think she pretty and she fine and all of that,
Yeah,
and I might see something and like it. But she might got an OnlyFans page, but I ain't going on there giving her no fucking money for no OnlyFans shit. But I'll look at this free shit you putting on here. You say I'm keeping it real,
yeah,
like that. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not. I
yeah.
don't know,
But
man. That's
but
why I'm wondering if they got a way of tracking that. Because I really would love to know that, bro. Because to me, I just be thinking that shit don't track like that. I don't know. I
see,
don't know.
but see, that's you, and you a OG. This a different era, different age, and the way these motherfuckers move and the way they mind work is completely different. Like Ryan, that shit definitely translate the pay per view buy. Like you said, he got these teeny boppers in a motherfucking headlock, bro. He got him in a chokehold.
But see,
He's
listen, Clip.
he's the closest thing to Jake Paul that we have as an actual boxer. If
But
that makes
see, listen. This the thing, Clip. And I'm glad you mentioned them too, because I'm gonna give you an example. Jake Paul. I didn't know nothing about him. I found out about him after he got into boxing. But they said he used to do a lot of crazy videos and shit. Because they said one time he was like somewhere in another country and he actually filmed a dead body or something.
oh, I don't know nothing about that
Yeah,
shit.
like he used to just do crazy shit with the podcast shit or blogging or whatever they call that shit. When he came to boxing, he showed that his fans followed him because he wasn't in boxing. So he showed that. With Ryan, that motherfucker never did a pay-per-view and he never did a big event until he fought Tank. Bro, that motherfucker never did a pay-per-view. He never did no big ass fucking venues.
Yeah,
He never until he fought Tank. That's why when they be talking this shit about, oh, the Mexicans follow this, the Mexicans support the, I ain't trying to hear that shit. I went to College Park Arena in Arlington. I bought my ticket to go see Virgil when he was supposed to fight Stanley Onis and he got sick that first time. He got sick real bad. That fucking place only hold a couple thousand people, bro. That's why sometimes this should just be a narrative that gets created, and I feel like they say this kind of shit to try to put down the fact that black fighters, black athletes carry sports, bro. I'm not saying that it's not other people or other races that's good at, but we carry sports, man.
yeah, I agree. I
These
think,
other motherfuckers don't carry sports the way that we do.
yeah, I
It's
honestly,
very few that do. You got your Canelos and your Chavezes, you know what I mean? But man, we carry this shit. Motherfuckers hated Floyd, but he carried the fucking sport, man.
no, I
Fuck
agree.
out of there. Like they try to talk that shit about Virgil. I'm like, bro, I love Virgil. I bought a ticket to go see his fight. I live in fucking Dallas. He from Grand Prairie, bro. The venues that he did down there was small venues. He never did a Wells Fargo Arena type event, bro. Never.
Yeah,
Stop saying that shit. Like I just hate when they be doing that shit. Like stop. They try to make Virgil seem Virgil like he bigger than Boots. He not. He not bigger than Boots in his own hometown.
yeah, he nowhere near as big as Boots.
Yeah. So
Man,
stop it. Like
man,
I hate when they do that shit, bro. I hate it, and I'm telling you, I'm looking at it. The data is there. Ryan never did a pay per view before he fought Tank.
yeah, I think the reason Tank and Ryan did those numbers is it was just striking while the iron's hot, which is something they don't do in boxing no more. Oh, they always talk about marination, marination, marination. Like I
Uh-huh.
like I always say, you marinate anything long enough, that shit gonna spoil you. Like people like Spencer Crawford did like 650,000 pay-per-views, and people was disappointed in that. They felt like it should have did more. It would have did more in times past. But the thing is, they waited so long that I love boxing, and I got to the point where once it was announced, I was just like, oh, all right, cool. Like, I wasn't excited for it. But Tank, we knew 3 months in advance it was going to happen, and we got to see that after he had knocked out another Garcia and Hector Luis Garcia. So we already knew what to look forward to. So the anticipation was high for that fight. They got to strike while the iron is hot. You know what I'm saying? And then in terms of that Boots and Virgil shit, that's just because that's a fight people wanted to see at 47. In no way, shape, or form is Virgil bigger than Boots. And in no way, shape, or form did that fight make more sense for Boots than staying at 147 to continue to make millions and collect these titles, which is actual tangible shit that he could hold on to right now that also means something in his legacy. Boots is still something that Virgil is not. Virgil's never been a champion. Boots is about to be a unified and lineal champion.
Right.
Still doesn't have a title. He's an interim titleist, which is something Boots was, and he's not even pressing to try to get Fundora. Every time I hear Virgil talk about a title, he has his eyes on Bud's title, which we know is going to be taken up until Bud steps in that ring against Canelo. So he's not even looking at being a champion until the end of the year or next year, probably. That's all he's talking about. Also, they say Boots duck Bud. I mean Boots duck Virgil, but no one said anything about and YSM was talking about this recently, like yesterday or the day before. No one said nothing about Virgil and them turning down the Bakram offer.
Right. Right.
Got an offer from Bakram, and nobody said nothing about that. Oscar said, well, he just had 2 tough fights, and you don't put somebody in against a Boachuk and then a Madrimov and then put him in against a okay, no problem. But you also don't have a guy fight in July, have a guy fight in November, and then have him come back and fight in January just because it's a bunch of money on the line either. That's a quick fucking turnaround. And what time do he get to be a civilian? He went from one training camp basically to the next. Then you want him to come back again, and that was on short notice because he wasn't even supposed to. He was supposed to already have an opponent, and Virgil was supposed to fight in December, but he couldn't even
Right.
his own fucking date. He needed more time for his own fucking date. So then
But see, they knew what they was doing, but good thing Team Ennis is smart. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm saying. Fighters, you gotta move how you move, cause motherfuckers are always trying to angle to get the upper hand. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, they did the right thing. Like, man, get the fuck out. Plus, he ain't shit. I mean, I ain't gonna say he ain't shit. I don't mean it like that. But Virgil is not like he ain't calling no shots when it comes to Boots. He not calling no shots, bro. Not
absolutely
calling no. And see, the reason why I get so excited about stuff like that is because I watch my little brother Devin
mm-hmm.
give up so much because he really wanted to prove that he was a hell of a fighter in that ring. And I watched him give up so much. And Devin made his mark and he galvanized his fan base through boxing. It wasn't a whole bunch of other shit, even though he did used to mess with the girl and all of that. But I'm saying, like, he fought and he was willing to take short money. Even that fight with the fucking cheating Mexican nigga. Like, dude, he ain't shit. He made his fucking name off of us, bro. He
Yeah,
ain't shit, bro. I'm telling you, man. Like, these motherfuckers don't be shit, bro. And they try to act like that shit. And because you see, Tank ain't fucking take no short money with that motherfucker. Fuck him. Motherfucker never was a fucking champion. Like, I don't, man. I'm not in that shit playing myself down for another motherfucker. Like, man, fuck you. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. Fuck these motherfuckers, man. Like, fuck out of here, bro. All the best fights, all the top fights of all time has always been us. Nigga,
right.
Rumble in the Jungle. Nigga, all the fights with them 3 fights with Frazier. Man, they always been with us, bro. We always, man. The fuck out of here, man. Motherfuckers be acting like we need them. Man, fuck out of here, man. Fuck out of here, man. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like, seriously, man. Like, nah, man. Don't be fucking taking short change and playing yourself down. Cause man, get the fuck out of here, man. Get the fuck out of here, man.
So
Nah.
what you think about Ryan and Rolly? You know they got a fight coming up. Who you think?
I don't like, see them three motherfuckers, yo, Rolly, Ryan, and T.O. I don't support them, bro.
Okay.
I don't support them motherfuckers. I don't. They came up in my conversation tonight because we talking about, Tank and and fights them and shit like that. But I don't support them dudes, man. Not no more. And I used to root for them dudes when they was talking that Four King shit and all that. But watching me watching them, how things are unraveling and the type of dudes that they are, I don't support them dudes,
They
man.
going, hey, but they gonna stick around because they bringing eyes to the sport, man. You see the WBA done put another title on the line for that Rolly and Ryan fight. They supposed to be consolidating titles and getting rid of titles, and they putting more regular titles out on the line to be fought for. Shit is crazy.
Yeah, I mean, you know, even when I was a young nigga, man, I ain't never, support a bunch of clown shit. Motherfuckers is clowns, man. Hey,
That's
I
a
want to laugh, I'll go watch a comedian. You know what I mean?
fact.
Fuck clown ass shit. Clown.
What you think
I,
should be next for what you think should be next for Mario Barrios? I'm hearing Danny
for
Gar-
Barrios,
yeah. What you think should be next?
you already know. It's unification time, man. When them dudes get the belts, got to unify, man.
Man, PBC gonna try to hold on to that shit for dear life. They already don't got the IBF and the WBO, and they about to be relieved of the WBA in about another 2 weeks. So they ain't saying or 3 weeks. They ain't trying. They ain't trying to send that guy over there.
But you already know what's gonna happen with Barrios. He gonna have to rematch Abe. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, they ain't gonna make him do that.
You don't think so?
They ain't gonna make him do that.
Well, where he gonna go?
I don't know, but it ain't gonna be able. Devin #1 in the WBC rankings. So I know they hoping Dev and Ryan win so they can line that up, but it's a reason that they just got him #1 out of nowhere. He was never ranked anywhere at 147, and then out of nowhere he's ranked #1 at the WBC. Shit like
Who?
that just be happening by accident.
Who?
Devin Haney, he ranked #1.
But wasn't he like in recess or something?
Yeah, but that's at 140. He ranked #1 for
Oh, that's
Barrio.
right. Yeah, damn, that's right. Yeah, he's at 140. But see, but by him being in recess at 140, if you move up, don't you automatically get a shot at that belt though?
Nah, that's supposed to be if you hold in the title, and that's even if they honor it, because they don't gotta honor you using that
Oh,
to move up. That's like even with the WBO, not everybody can use it to move up. You gotta have super champ status, and even then, you gotta have done a certain amount of things to be qualified as super champ. Like Fundora, they said earlier they'll acknowledge him as super champ if he had 5 defenses. Sometimes it's a certain number of defenses. Sometimes it's if you've been their champ in multiple divisions. Like not everybody get them opportunities to just move up like that and shit. So
so who actually holds the WBC at 140?
Puello, Alberto Puello.
Oh, WBC?
Yeah, he got the WBC.
Oh
Uh
wow.
the WBA is Russell's and
Oh, okay, okay.
yeah,
Oh,
yep,
that's right. Yeah, okay, okay, yeah. Because when I think PBC, I always think WBA.
I can dig it. And when we
Okay, but Playo got the WBC.
when
Okay,
we and when we think top rank, we think WBO.
WBO. Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
damn right.
I mean, that'd be a good fight, though. I mean, that'd be a good. Yeah, that'd be a good fight, though, because Mario don't look. He looked like he looked like he shot one, and he
Man,
done been in a lot of wars. He looked shot one though, so that probably be a good fight for Dev. I haven't really seen any training footage or whatever of Dev, so I know he's just coming back. You know what I mean? So that I don't know.
I think
I'm wondering how his timing and shit gonna be because he done been out the ring for a minute, and then been through everything he been through.
yeah. He going against Jose Ramirez. Tego think that he gonna lose to Jose Ramirez. I think he beat him. But then
Now
again,
is that fight at 140 or 147?
I think it's supposed to be at a catch weight of 144 or some shit like that, which is essentially 147.
Okay, yeah, well, so that's good. Then, so it'll be like Dev getting a little tune up before he get. Well, I don't know. I ain't gonna look at Jose Ramirez as no fucking tune up though,
Right,
because
right.
that motherfucker gonna come at your ass. So, man, that's
Gonna be-
kind of when I think about it though, it's kind of a rough fight, man, for Dev coming back.
Mm.
I would
Damn.
have liked him to get it like a little softer touch. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I could see that, but I mean, he is Devin Haney at the end of the day. Who do you put in there for a soft touch at 140? You know what I'm saying? It's hella names out there. 140, a deep division, stacked. That's why the title keeps switching hands. So you don't want him give him too light of a touch. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, I don't know if Jose Ramirez the guy to come back against. And I think that's why Bill Haney was just arguing with Gabe Rosado. I think Gabe Rosado said that. Like, I don't know if Ramirez is the guy to come back against if you try and get your stuff together. You know what I'm saying? After dealing with what he dealt with Ryan. And that shit turned completely left. Them motherfuckers was going back and forth on the boxing voice, calling each other all kind of pussies, bitches. You a bastard. You ain't got no dad. That shit was
Who?
Bill Haney and Gabe Rosado. They was going at it.
Oh wow, he got into it with Gabe because Gabe said that.
Yeah.
Oh wow, that's true though. Damn, I didn't even know that. Oh wow, that's true though. Like damn, I'm glad I ain't said he cussed me the fuck out. Damn,
Bill got smoked for anybody say something he don't like about Dev, man.
but that's not disrespectful though.
Right, I agree. It's not.
You know what I mean? Like that's not. That's just saying like. You know what I mean? They ain't saying Dev can't fight or none of that. We know Dev can fight, but it's like he been out the ring for a minute. He had a tough fight. Just came out a tough fight with a motherfucker that was cheating. Like, yeah, he should get something a little bit more just to get his shit back. And then, because Jose Ramirez ain't no motherfucking cupcake.
Yeah.
Jose
And
Ramirez ain't no fucking cupcake.
and he might be a little bit reinvigorated because it's the first time he able to put on a couple more pounds. Because he stayed at 140 for a grip too.
Right.
So,
Wow.
man,
When is that fight?
that fight May 2nd.
Oh,
May
that's right. They all on the card together, right?
yeah. And then Canelo got the card on May 3rd.
That's a pay-per-view too.
Yeah, that's a Turkey Al Sheik Riyadh season Jones. So he gonna have a Devin and Ryan card. That's gonna be in New York, and then the next day they in Saudi Arabia for Canelo.
And see, I don't fuck with them other niggas, but Dev, my man, so I'm gonna have to buy it. Plus, the shit only gonna be $30, so I ain't got no reason not to buy it.
You know what I'm saying? Got
Dev, my man, I gotta support Dev. That's my guy, man.
gotta
Yeah,
support.
Dev, my guy, man, for sure.
Yeah, but shit. Well, shit, I'm about to sign out. Shit, we damn near approaching 2 hours. It was definitely a good one. Hop on there with watch Bang and GH tomorrow and shit. They got that Sunday dinner. I think they gonna be in Philly cooking up and shit. So
Yeah, they said they getting on about 4, right?
yeah,
Okay. Yeah, I'll
somewhere.
probably get back on the road like around 2, so yeah, that'll work.
Nah,
That'll
EA.
work.
I don't know. Thanks everybody for tuning in.
All right, Cliff, appreciate you.
This has been ETC Boxing. I'm gonna try to be more consistent for y'all, man. I love this boxing shit, but niggas got lives and be busy outside of this shit. But until next time, y'all.